Hi everyone, thank you again for joining the another discussion on the dynamic packaging. So today we are going to discuss about what is dynamic packaging and how it is helping us into a trial business. What are the different components in terms to dynamic packaging, and this is all the discussion of today. Thank you very much for joining. Hi, my name is Vivek Katheria. I'm a travel technology consultant. Have been working into a travel industry for more than 15 plus years. Have been interacted more than 2000 plus travel agents across globe, discussed many things and streamlined a lot of queries which they have been asking me repetitively, and I have combined all of them together with the name of Travel Technology Blueprint, where we will be I personally will be discussing and showcasing you the things which we commonly use and interact, like what is NDC, what is dynamic packaging, what is metadata, what is API, what is extranet, and many other things. So that's something is the whole agenda which I have taken uh, courage, or I have taken a initiative to interact those things online, so that it will be very easy for you to understand how travel technology can help you into travel business. So thank you for joining, and let's get started. I'm going to share my screen to help you understand again what is dynamic packaging. So let me share my screen and we will start then. Thank you all of Fulfilled for joining. And yes, we need the support from you so that we will be able to understand this part in a better way. Okay, sounds like my screen is kind of freeze right now. What? Yes. Okay, here you go. Let the screen pop up. Okay. Great, Hala. Thank you for joining again. So, dynamic packaging. So now, what idea is very simple. A packaging dynamically can be get done. I guess simply with the name, you can understand this part. And if you see the statement written, give your customer a chance to create a package by their own. However, this is a very conflicting discussion when it comes to have the interaction sitting with the travel agency people, right? Hey, you know what, package is not an easy thing, people cannot design by themselves. And absolutely right, somehow on some points I really agree, because it requires a lot of understanding of that area, city, country, wherever you are visiting, and that's where the role of the travel agents comes into the picture. But the point is, yes, as the things are growing and now AI is in place, a lot of things can be get defined very easily. So that's what we're going to understand, the all the parameters, basically what all things are included into dynamic packaging, so that we can make it easy to understand for all the people. Now, before I go into dynamic packaging, let's understand what is packaging, or what is a travel package actually. Though I need not to tell you, because this is something you have been already doing for so long. But the idea is very simple. A travel package, or we can say a package tour, or we can say a package vacation, package holidays. It's nothing else. It's basically a pre-arranged trip, where which includes the components, like it could be a airfare, it could be a accommodation. Then maybe if I plan a whole journey, like starting from a flight, you're going from your destination to the traveling destination. As soon as you land, then it could be airport transfer from your airport to the hotel, then you need a hotel accommodation, then it could be an activity which you're going to do on a day-to-day basis, or maybe a car rental which you're going to take so that you can travel for extra place, and maybe the meal arrangement, or maybe the tickets or the concert which you're doing, or the visa. So it's all include multiple components which are needed for a holiday to be get arranged. That's a basic simple travel package we talk about. It's become a package. So anything which you're deciding in terms of different components, once you bunch and bundle them together, it becomes the travel package. Okay, that was a package part, a kind of a revision for you, though you already understand what is travel package. Let's understand when it comes to the different part, what is a static packaging. Now, again, static package is very simple. It's a uh, all the components are there in that package. Okay, now, to help you understand in a better way, I am not going to do a verbal discussion. I'm going to take you to the example, or the live example, live online examples, which will help you. And here I have taken a example for a very renowned old client of mine. I have served them long back, almost like 8-9 years back. They were my client. Right now they have their internal team. Again, this is all I'm sharing you. There is no commercial involved here. It is just with my experience. I have seen them growing into from one level to another level, and that's why I recommend them that it is the one of the best example for you to understand the what is static packages. So Veena World is one of the organization based out of Bombay, and they are one of the brand in the market. Everybody know them in the country, and obviously they are doing a tremendous work. Let me help you understand how the Veena World work, and in terms of the dynamic packaging, static packaging, this will be a great example for you to understand further. Let me just open a website. A minute. That's a minute. Let's just go. Okay, I'm gonna share my screen here. I hope you see right now this. So if you see on the screen right now, the website is browsing just right now. That's a minute. Great. So now you're on typical holiday packaging, and there are different sections, which is India, world specific to. I'm not going into that. Let me take you to the one specific example so we understand. So there are a lot of holidays which has been given here, and let's say I'm gonna do the packages, for example. Okay, I came to the bottom. Okay, here is a Golden Triangle, which is a very popular tour when somebody is traveling to India. And as soon as I clicked over there, it is showing me the tour package like Golden Triangle, Delhi, Agra, Jaipur. If you see here, there are dates and prices. What it is showing is there are specific dates where you can travel, right? And then you have departures from the city. It could be from Mumbai or other places. And there's a price given here. It also describes the information in terms of what is the itinerary, where you can say day 1 you'll be here, day 2, day 3, day 4. If you click on, then it will give you the further. So these are all predefined itineraries where you know that there's an itinerary. Even the 2 dates are also defined, like on Jaipur to Mumbai, that's a schedule, which could be the options in accommodations, like Delhi to India, Lemon Tree, Golden Tulip. Agra, there will be Bhavna Clark Inn Hotel. Then in Jaipur, there will be Clarion Jaipur, TBA Jaipur, all similar hotels, right? And reporting and dropping, those informations are there. When it comes to a tour information as well, what is inclusion, what is exclusion, advanced preparation, and what do you need to know, what are the policies and terms conditions in terms of the commercials, cancellation, all the thing. And of course, if you want to upgrade, so whatever has been offered over here, if you want to upgrade, you can talk to the customer team, the support team, and you can do that. If you want a flight upgrade, or maybe you're looking for a prime seat, so you can just talk to the customer care team and you can get this done. You can email this itinerary, you can print this itinerary and send itinerary also for your client. Now what I want to showcase you here is this is all a predefined static packages where the components are already defined, the dates are also defined between these dates which is happening. And if you really want to book further, you can select a specific date. It will ask you from where you're going, proceed, and it will ask you to add to the guest rooms, how many guests you are looking for, right? How many rooms you are looking for, a single room, and it will give you a price on the basis. So if you're going to increase the number of adult child, obviously the price of the cost of the product is going to be increased. Right now, if you say it is 55,000 rupees, if I'm going to include 2 adults, again into single occupancy, 94,000 rupees. If you're looking for 2 single room, if I go over there, you will see that from 94, it will be reached to 110. So it's basically the whole things are defined in the back end. You cannot change the components inside of it, right? Which flight, hotel, these are all predefined. But yes, on the basis of number of packs, your price will go up and down. And again, if you want to upgrade those things, some of the facilities, then you can talk to the customer care and book. If I click on book online, yes, they are asking me a very good feature in tech. They're asking me to put the phone number and request OTP so that they verify it is not a junk request. It's an authentic request, so that it saves the time of your team. So yeah, so idea is very simple. It's a static information, predefine the itinerary in terms of the, if I go into a tour details, like what will happen day 1, day 2, 3, which location you'll be going. Flight is fixed, accommodations are fixed, which are the place they will be sending you as the for your travel or for your itinerary. And if you want, you can actually upgrade the things, but things will not change as the default itinerary which has been defined. So that's a very perfect, great example of a static package. And of course, you need there something, you can talk to the team and they will change for you on your request. Now comes to the another part, which is basically let's go further. And that's what a static package. So we understood what is package, travel package. We also understood what is the static packaging. Let's go and understand what is the dynamic packaging. Now, before dynamic packaging, I have already explained you in the normal scenario. If you see the screen of mine, in the normal scenario, we talk about the common booking flow is you come online, you go on online platform, or maybe you request for any travel business owner, like you book flight separately, hotel separately, and you combine all the things together. However, when it comes to dynamic packaging, right, as a concept, what happens is there are the multiple services are there, like flight, hotel, car, sightseeing. What happens is it become a combined price of all the services together, where a travel agency utilizing a technology, or if I talk about dynamic packaging or a simple packaging is happening, utilizing technology or the manual processes, they offer you a better price because they know that it's a combined services that they can make money on that. So that become a different approach of the dynamic packaging, where all the things can combine and a combined price comes on the basis of the calculation which you have defined. If somebody is looking for a flight, maybe I'll be working on a 10% margin, but if they're booking hotel, then maybe I'll work on an 8% margin. If they're working for a flight, hotel, car, and sightseeing, maybe I can work on a 5% margin, because my turnover is increasing and my revenue is increasing. So this is just some sharing on a basis of a very layman understanding for you, so that the concept is clear to you. So that was a part of the dynamic packaging. Now, if I explain you slightly in the definition side of it, that it is basically nothing else. It's a method to make the package holiday booking, where you can create deals and based on the components selected by customers. So let's say if this is only a land product, land dynamic packaging, where hotel, sightseeing, and ground transport is part of it, or maybe it is a land and air product, where flight, hotel, car, sightseeing is also inclusive. So it basically helps the client or the consumer to build their own packages with the combination of flight, accommodation, car, instead of just purchasing a predefined package or predefined inventory, which I was just showcasing you on the Vina World website, right, which is a predefined inventory. Obviously, they're also giving a flexibility. If a client has some requests, client can talk to the customer care, and they will be able to acknowledge those requests. So I mean, like we're utilizing the web-based software. It actually gives the flexibility for a consumer to create a customized holiday. That's basically the idea of dynamic packaging, is with the combination of different services which they are actually looking for. Now, the important point is dynamic packaging are actually primarily sold online, but a lot of online travel agency will be also selling the same thing on the phone, because they know that there could a lot of strong margins are there, and the price value when you are working on a package, price value always goes on a higher side, 50,000, 1 lakh, or even more, depending on the components of which destination you're looking for. So the consumer generally hesitate to pay that much of money online. They really want to talk to the travel agent or an expert, or the destination experts who understand what's going around and everything, and then they can actually pay the money. So maybe they'll explore more on the site to understand the dynamic packaging, but it's still the consumers are really hesitant to come in the online environment and pay that much of money. But yes, it is growing as the market is actually changing. So again, the dynamic packaging is the method of combining a different inventory run rates. Please bear with me. It's my dog on the back. So I have a pet named Ludo. It's a beagle, and as soon as somebody goes around nearby the my main door, he start giving, "Hey, I'm there. Don't worry. Don't come inside." So yeah, coming back to this part. In the dynamic packaging inventory rate, what we do is we have multiple source like hotel, rental car, flights is on the one application, and it's allow the customer to create and book a customized itinerary, resulting giving them a higher flexibility, compare different prices, and create their own holiday. That's what is the whole game of dynamic packaging is. Now, I was going back again. We were talking about travel packaging. Then we discussed about the packaging. Then static packaging. Now we're going to discuss about the. I also gave you an understanding of dynamic packaging. Now coming back to the what is semi-dynamic. So this is one is a full dynamic packaging. Then another one is a semi-dynamic packaging. What is semi-dynamic packaging? For that, I have two examples which you see on a screen. I'll also go and share you on the live screen right now. Excuse me. But the Emirates holidays is one example, and then along with that, Expedia is another example which I wanted to share with you over here. Let me just open a website and share that particular link with you. Emirates holidays. .com, and let me share this screen. Share this tab instead. It's going up. Here you go. So again, you come over here, you put the destination, where I'm going, check in, check out date, and search. As you do that, it will search. Obviously, it's a dynamic packaging taking time because a lot of data need to be churned in the back. Now, at this screen, if you see, saying look forward to the holiday in Dubai, multiple options, again, with the help of the tech, there are all the predefined filters on the basis of pricing, category, hotel side, apartment. You're looking for full board, half board, facility wise, holiday type. These all parameters will vary from the platform to platform. Expedia, you might see some plus, some minus, same way on the Emirates. In this case, because this is airline itself, Emirates, what Emirates has done, utilizing their own inventory of flight, they have created a different packages across the globe with different destinations, as well as right now I'm talking about only Dubai right now. So they have given me with the combination of Dublin to Dubai as a flight, the hotel options obviously in Dubai, and the different activities. So let's go further and explore. So I'm gonna do that. And if you see here right now, it talks to me about in the different hotels are there. This is Anantara Dubai, the Palm Resort and Spa, which the hotel, and there's the flight. If I click on view details, here we have a whole further information about the different images which I can explore. But what I want to showcase you is, as flight is the major component, and along with that, they have actually given a hotel. So what they're asking right now is, in the back end, the hotel price, if you see right now, is 4,101 euros. This is per person for flight plus 5 nights. That's what the price is. Check in, check out on those dates. But here they're saying is, hey, you know what the price of 4,111 I have given you in this cost, what I'm giving you, I have given you a deluxe lagoon view room, which is room only. But if you want to go on a bread and breakfast, then maybe the additional 150 euros kind of a cost will also come up. Additional 150 is the money which you need to pay. Okay. Now, in this part, if I say here, this is for this room category. Now, if you're going to increase and change from the premium lagoon access, the additional cost you need to pay, and this will be keep on adding. The important point which comes into a semi-dynamic packaging, or you can say people also say this as well as dynamic packaging. So it's also kind of form of dynamic packaging, but in my consideration, it's a semi-dynamic, is the overall price will be up and down on the basis of the additional amenities which you're going to add on. But as an end consumer, you will never know what is the component wise prices. So what is the price of flight, what is the price of hotel? Separate component will never come to know to you, but yes, the price will go up and down as you'll be adding more facilities over there. Okay, so that was for the flight side. If I go click on select any specific room, and it comes to the next step, where a system will also give me and help me to change the flights as well. So this is my pre-selected flight on 13:10 and then return flight. But if I want to change, I have the option to change the different flights as well. Now, if you see, this is all our same prices which are showing to me. Maybe there could be an option of a different prices option as well. But right now, the price which is coming, it's the same flight. So I have selected this. Now it goes to the third step basically, where it's saying, okay, this is your hotel booking. That's your flight detail, that's your hotel, and total price is right now 5,012.22. But still, if you want to upgrade yourself in the flight, right now you're on an economy saver, you want to go in economy flex, flex plus, saver, or business or first, you can really upgrade, and that's an additional amount which you need to pay. So that's a fine. Then you can also do upselling, where it is asking you to add the transfers with this cost. And if you want, email this code, you can that and email this holiday. It will also allow you to book as well. Continue to the next step. It will also allow you to book. Now, with this, what I'm trying to showcase you, if this is a kind of plan as a technology, yes, you have a flexibility to create a whole dynamic packaging. I have already given you an Emirates holiday example. You can have a whole flexibility to connect with the client, showcasing them the static packages with predefined inventory or a fixed departure inventory. I've given you an example of Vina World as well. And I'm going to showcase you the next example of Expedia.com. That's the same thing which is happening here as well. So the idea which I want to put forward to you is, with the technology, you can really actually play around with it and make it successful for your business to grow, to reach to the masses and capture this opportunity. So now in Expedia.com Excel, if you see right now, it has an option of stay, flight, car, packages, things to grow. I'm going to go into packages because we are talking about packages. It will ask you, okay, hey, where do you want to go? I'm traveling, let's say, from Delhi. I live in Delhi. And then I'm traveling to Dubai, though I cannot travel Dubai, but yes, let me just write that. Check in date, traveling dates, returning dates, and search. Now what it's doing is from Delhi to Dubai, and the basis of creating a combinations and gonna share with me. Populating the results, doing the calculations, markup, logics, what has been defined in the backend, and the results are in front of me. So it is showing me these are the options basically on the basis of the details of Delhi Dubai. These are one room, traveler 22, departing, returning on Jan 24, and here are the options. So let's go and dive into 5 Palm Jumeirah Dubai. It says $590. Click on this. Showcasing me the profile of the hotel. This is the hotel where you're going to stay. But here, what is saying, and these are exploring area which you can do and explore. The important point is, let's let the data come. It is still uploading. Now what you can do is, the price of your stay is 2 nights stay plus round trip flight ticket and taxes and fees, which is $590. In this case, again, these are all the rooms. This is what is inclusive, where you have a zero add-on. But if you add an update to superior room, superior double room, there's additional fees which you need to pay for a different room type. So as I said, in the same dynamic, there are additional functionalities in terms of the amenities, breakfast, etc., etc. Your price will go up and on and down, but the whole price will be up. You will never come to know what is the price for hotel only and what is the price for flight only. So let me select this. I've selected the luxury sea view. Now it takes you to the flight side of it. What it's saying is Delhi to Dubai. Now it is in that, tentatively it was searched. Now it is showing you the actual price. It says 664 is the price right now if you choose this flight. But if you're going to choose another flight, then your price will be varying, which will be a minus 160. So it's not only the agency, I mean travel agency, the OTA platform or tech is actually offering only the upgrade, but it is talking about if you go right now, it's zero, which is non-stop flight. But if you take 720 hours one-stop flight, it will be minus 160. So if I click on this and select from 664, it should be minus. It is just calculating. See, right now it has reached to 50T. So that's also one of the advantage for client. And then it's talking about the other flight, which is a return one, Sharjah to New Delhi. And this is a selected. I have selected this flight. The price remains same, 502. I can review my package before making the final payment. Again, it's calculating. It takes time in the dynamic packaging. Stay, 5 Palm Jumeirah Dubai. This This is the hotel information. If you want to change stay, I can change my stay. If I want to change my room, I can change my room. These are my flight information. If I still at the review stage, if I want to change anything, I can still change my flight from departing and return. And again, if I want to add, it's a cross sell of opportunity. If I want to add airport transfer, this is the price which I need to pay. I can add that also. If I want to add any activities, I can also add over here. So that's what it is. The comes to a semi dynamic packaging, which I gave you two examples. One was for Emirates Dubai, another is with the Expedia.com. I guess two great examples to help you understand what is dynamic packaging and how it is actually helping or it can help you for into your business. Okay, so now let's understand I've already explained you the semi-dynamic packaging. So let me just go here. Wait a minute. Let me just what happened to this? Wait a minute. Okay, now comes to the let's also understand the different components when it comes to the dynamic packaging. So what we understood is the component wise flight and hotel is one of the popular combination, which was explained to you on the Expedia.com and Emirates Holidays. Now, as the dynamic combinations with the help of the technology, we can create a different dynamic packaging components. Like there could be a combination of only with flight, like flight and hotel only. It could be with the component of only hotel, where it could be with hotel and ground transport, or the activities kind of combination can come. And again, as flight and hotel is one of the combination which is already on the screen, I showcased you. Expedia was actually earlier when they started, flight plus hotel was one of the best selling part for them. I mean, I have seen that into long in my past. Then it comes to a combination with the rail, right? As you know that Eurorail and other European rails and other countries, the rail is actually giving a combination, like use the rail ticket with the rail ticket, the destination we are going, you can actually book hotels or maybe the other services as well. Or tour operators like DMC is also offering the whole combined package. So these are the different combinations which can be get created when it comes to a dynamic packaging with flights, with hotel, and only hotel and land product combination, where flight plus other combinations and rail plus other combinations. These are the different combination which can be get created, right? So the whole idea is about the dynamic packaging. Dynamically you get price and offer to your client. Okay, now let's go further. Why dynamic packaging has come up and what are the various. So if you see, there are some numbers which I have taken from the internet itself, right? So packages are not too flexible. This was one of the I'll say it's with the survey, there were 73% people who said, hey, you know what, packages are not flexible, so we need the flexibility to change, tweak as per the requirement, and I cannot put together a better deal of my own. Normally it happens when you do a negotiation with the travel agent, like you are talking to them in multiple times, you need to request, okay, I want this hotel or maybe I want this itinerary. So with the dynamic packaging, it becomes a better deal, right, where the users can create their own deal as per their budget. And the user also said that I want to be able to select the provider I use. Maybe I am primarily focused with Emirates, I like their flights, or maybe I'm more work with Marriott Hotel, or maybe Hilton or the chain, right? So I'll have the flexibility to choose that thing. And package do not include the amenities which I'm looking for, because these are predefined packages. It's always fixed. Whatever has been offered in the package, that's something I need to compromise on. But with the help of dynamic packaging, this is something I have the flexibility. I also want to use the companies where I am a reward member. Now, when the package has been offered, of course, the flight, like I showed you the example of Winner World or maybe Emirates Holidays, there are predefined flights which will be offered by the travel agency or a tour operator who is offering that package. So, but I want to go with the member with the companies where I have a reward system. I want to use Emirates, let's say, for example, or maybe only Air India, because I know that I get some reward points and I have some reward points, or maybe Hilton only. So these are some of the pointers which basically has given the encouragement and the motivation for the dynamic packaging. You have a flexibility to define as per your choices, then you can actually create a own better deal. You also can select the provider we generally use. You are choose the amenities which is your liking part of it. You also want to use the companies as per the reward members. That's a benefit which you can avail with the help of the dynamic packaging. So that are the barriers which can be get done. Now comes to the more explanation about the dynamic packaging, which I explained you that there could be combination of flight and combination. So airlines branded holidays are a very good example when it comes to the combination of the dynamic packaging with the combination of flight. Like some examples are like companies like Ryan Holidays, EasyJet, Emirates Holidays. I have already showcased you Lufthansa Holidays. And why they choose this is because to target the new customer segment. So companies, airline itself is doing okay. They are giving the flight services, but they want to target the further customer segment, and that is the reason they have started with the dynamic packaging, so that they can target for the clients who might be taking service from somebody else, but they are already a flight client. So offering with the other services become a value add for them, and then they also diversifying their revenues. With this, there is another revenue stream with the help of the combination of flight and other land products can be get created. Of course, optimizing margins will be included, because as a whole package you can have more revenue, the turnovers can increase, and your margins are good there. That was for the part of the flight and combination. Now we're going to talk about the hotel combination. In the hotel combination, flight plus hotel are the combination where hotel branded websites and holiday packages are offered, driven by mostly the large international hotel chains. They have been offering this part already, like Vacations via Marriott, which is actually powered by Expedia. But yes, there are other hotel chains as well which are offering these services to you as well. Now, why do choose? Again, idea is very simple: close relationship with the customer is already coming in hotel. Why don't we then offer them with the flight, or maybe the other land services can be get defined? It's increase your loyalty with the clients as well, and it's become the chance to have the repeat customer for your business also. Now another example is a flight plus hotel as an OTA kind of a approach. This was a hotel plus flight as a hotel side of it approach, where hotel has come up with the combination of different airlines or OTA. Now it is a typical flight and hotel combination, flight plus hotel dynamic packaging. It's a early adoption. It was by the OTAs, where flight and hotel as a combined services were offered. Expedia.com was one of the pioneer in this case. Lastminute.com and other market players are also there. Then it comes to flight plus hotel plus the other services, which is typically the example offered by the tour operators and DMC. I already gave you the example of Vina World in this part, where a combination of all the services will with the booking facilities available, or you can put inquiry. You can also get the customization request as well. Then it comes to dynamic packaging with the rail combination, and where rail plus flight can be the combination. Rail plus holiday packages could be the combination with the services like hotel, cruise, activities, and others can come. So now Ctrip is another example over here, which is an OTA based out of China. Very big organization, known proper in the world. They are also offering this. Vacation by Marriott is also powered by Expedia, where this combination comes in. So this is all about the dynamic packaging, guys. This is end of day today. Now, if you have any query, do feel free to write in the comment box in the LinkedIn, YouTube, or Instagram, wherever you are seeing this, where I'll be happy to reply you and respond to you. If you want any other information in terms of implementation, you're exploring more how it can be get done, feel free to raise a questions. I'll be happy to reply and happy to help always. Before we close this call, I also wanted to give you an understanding about my travel technology blueprint. As per my experience, I have created this blueprint where I'm gonna give you the information about a lot of day-to-day things in terms of like what is white label. I've already done this with what is Meta Engine. This was my last yesterday discussion. Today we have explored dynamic packaging. Further, we are going to talk about extranet, travel API selection, loyalty programs, new distribution capabilities. Lot more we are going to discuss about it, which will help you to learn deeper about the travel technology. All your foundations and fundamentals will be clear. So don't miss those upcoming sessions which we are going to do live over LinkedIn. And again, why I put it in the price over here, the idea is very simple. This kind of a man hours I have already incorporated in this. So this is worth of more than 1,000 USD, but right now I'm talking about absolutely free. I really want to give back to the industry, which I have already gained to last 15 years. But yes, soon it's not going to be free because a lot of energy and time is needed to deliver. But right now I want to give to that free. Don't miss this. Share with your team members in the network so that more people can get the benefit out of it. So thank you guys. Thank you very much. This was all for today. And let's connect tomorrow again for the next discussion, which we're going to do further. And we'll be happy to interact on that. Thank you, everyone. Good night. And let's connect tomorrow.
Once again, thanks for your time today. Before you go off, please give it a like, subscribe, and turn on notification to get updates about my latest sales training videos. You can also like my social media pages on LinkedIn, Facebook, and Instagram. Links are given below in the description. Also, don't forget to register for my upcoming webinar, and I will be seeing you live during the webinar. The webinar registration link will be below, or visit my website, vivekkathiriya.com, to complete the registration for webinar. Thank you and see you live.